So is that like a lift, or do we have the ship fall down so we can get up? No.
It's a bit of a climb.
Wait, actually, it's a good question. How did we get down here?
Yeah, I also don't know.
I can never remember.
I guess it's duct, and then you can...
Is there a rope ladder made out of golden rods?
Again, yeah, about 60 feet or something.
Oh, I just put out my foldable ladder. There we go.
I guess, so do we just sort of stand beneath and be like, oh, sorry. Hey, Captain Riley, we'd like to join the ship.
And it lands and a bridge comes down, allowing you to...
Oh, okay. Why not just stay around? I don't know.
That's quite cool. So, let's go and talk to those. Hopefully they didn't completely balls up the whole cup thing.
So, I just hope I don't get this, what is it they call it? Airsick?
What?
Airsick.
Airsick, yeah.
I've heard some people get sick when they fly.
Oh, airsick.
Yeah, if you do, just over the sides, preferably right over Eos' window.
Okay.
Because you're never in your room anyway.
That's not true.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, I feel like I'm asleep there.
I thought you were mainly doing in the captain's room. Not doing the captain's room. You were mainly in the war room, would you?
No, the war room is the room we all share.
Yeah.
Which is why I've been setting up all the signs. You have to clean up after yourselves in the war room, because it's a shared space, you guys. Your mothers aren't here, possibly.
My wife is
We don't exactly know whose mother is who, obviously. Like, any of these people could secretly be mothers. But... Like,
and on that note, Darius and Davri, you join up with the rest.
Hey guys.
So whose mother we're talking about?
Wait, who here knows their mother? I think that would be actually really interesting.
That guy.
Who has like a... Do you... But like, is your mother okay?
Yeah, I think so.
When was the last time you checked in on your mother?
In the big old forest that's been corrupted by
when I
darkness.
left Caligrove.
You haven't talked to him in 2 years?
Yeah. What?
Wait, we've been talking 2 years?
No.
About a year, right? That's...
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
You haven't called your mother? I feel like you should call your mother.
You can borrow this.
No, that will just take me to Seeker.
Oh, right.
Again.
Hey, Seeker.
I guess we're going to Caligrove now, so we can meet there.
I need to talk to my mum.
Jason, you don't know your parents, right? Or they're dead something?
I knew my mum, but then she died and shit. I didn't know my father. I think he might be somewhere around.
Well, you don't know.
Elf?
That's his father, Sir Vilsai.
So he could still be alive. He could. We don't know.
My mother.
Which elves do we know?
Is there anything else we need to do in the city?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, sorry, this is Maliq?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We met. You smited some of my fellow drow.
No, they also all look the same to me.
Oh shit, I captured one of the souls. Wait, so I didn't capture
All right, what happened to the rider?
Oh, he's having fun. I mean, he's going to be in a feast forever.
But lucky
So that's fine, we're all cool with feasting forever, but when it's my thing, everyone kind of freaks out.
Well, what?
Yeah!
Yes! Okay. Alright. Well, ask an answer. Anyway, Maliq is a new double agent who's offered to join our group.
Cool.
Yeah.
Maliq, will you just 1 second?
Yes, of course.
He's obviously a triple agent, right?
Of course.
Okay.
It doesn't even have to act, it's the whole thing.
But, Danny, would you mind sewing... Oh, wait, you don't have any more spells.
We'll...
No, I also don't know if I prepared it because I don't prepare spells.
Okay, Maliq,
Yes.
we will... So tomorrow, we'd like to sew the truth through tomorrow.
There's got to be one of these motherfuckers in this fucking ship that
Hey,
cast
no. I finally have a chance to cast a spell again. And I'm going to take it. So you all sit down for 8 goddamn hours
You're
and wait for me
Fair enough.
to prepare.
I'm gonna allow you to have a free zone.
No!
I lay down to sleep.
No.
I also should probably do that because I'm literally dying of exhaustion.
Sure. We can absolutely manage this because what's going to happen now is Maliq, we're going to have to imprison you for 1 night.
Okay.
I know that's kind of wasn't in the deal originally, but there's a lot
you
of
take some
people's
use of some.
safety.
I am altering the deal, pray don't alter further.
It's from
Celestial Fights.
Much better than where I was going.
So, well, lead me to my room, I guess then.
Do we have a brick?
Yeah, you have a brick.
Yeah.
Get in the brick!
There's a tiny. There's a tiny.
Imagine just Chips got.
Right, Chip, don't squish, don't. What are you eating? What are you eating? Give me that. Give me that.
It's like looking at a robot trying to eat a cookie. Just.
But I imagine that you can actually feed things to feed people to Chip.
Chocolate chip.
You.
So it's a wood chipper.
Yeah. You tip his head back and then you just put them in and make him go like this.
Oh boy.
Give me that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Monster.
Long rest.
It's for threatening purposes.
Yeah. So long rest.
Yeah. Whilst flying to Caligrove?
Yeah.
Can we should we set okay?
Again, that's gonna take 2 to 3 days. So
Alright.
no problem there.
I'd like to do something.
Yeah.
Oh, Liza, go down into the brig.
But just before you could do that, Bonrus, the alchemist on board, hands you 2 superior potions and 4 greater healing potions.
What the fuck?
Because you're busy right now.
How many what potions?
Bonrus is my NPC.
Who's a greater, one greater?
He works for me.
No, 2 superior, 4 greater.
4 greater.
I fucking bribed his ass. God damn it.
Well, you were both on the scheme, though. You talked about crafting potions and selling them through the war.
Oh
That's
shit, it's a war profiteering thing.
Yeah.
I hadn't figured that.
Okay.
He doesn't know that, but he's happily crafting potions.
Oh, where's the war profiteering?
It's just dream.
Okay.
Sorry.
But again, yes, you were heading down to the break.
Ooh, I'm your father, but you don't.
Hey,
But do you feel that
You
I'm
walk
your
past the
father?
hobgoblin without a tongue.
I thought we left already.
You've had this dream.
Oh, right, yeah, that's right. Sorry, that's me.
Right.
Is there anybody else down here?
No. There's a couple of guards, but I'm guessing you have
I
to.
look like your
Yeah,
father.
Missed them.
See me.
Damn.
He seems like your father.
And I go down and say, "Hi, Maliq.
Hello, yes.
Hi. What's really your deal? Let's be real. You were a member of a group of agents sent to uncover some sort of ancient construct, and now all of a sudden you're a person who's willing to betray his own country for what? No, with no kind of discernible prize or reward at the end. This all seems very suspect. So I think perhaps now would be a good time for you to tell me the truth if you don't want me to activate the trapdoor that is beneath this cell.
I'm guessing you are.
Leads
Deception check.
Leads right into Chip.
Although,
Natural 20.
to be honest,
Suck on it.
I feel like we like I definitely wouldn't. But Eric would definitely feel like we should have trapdoor on the break.
just
Depending on how effective
a Jabba the Hutt situation, just like
And I just sort of put my hand to an area on the wall that isn't where he can't really see what's happening. I really do need you now, Maliq, to kind of tell me the truth about what the hell is going on here.
Well, fine.
It's just me.
Well, my whole life I've been set up for failure. I'm part of my major noble house, but can never get to rule because, well, I'm born with the wrong kind of bits. If you get my drift.
Yeah. No, right, yeah, because it's a matriarchy.
Yeah.
Matriarchy.
Yes, that is true.
God,
Then I had to
those
join.
fucking monsters.
Yes.
They ruin everything.
Yes, it's true. No, but that was fine. Then I was set up to join a war I didn't want to take any part of. Sent to retrieve some ancient legendary thing that nobody knew whether or not it actually existed. It did. And we were almost slain by you. You spared me. I'm very grateful for that. Very grateful. And then when we returned, my superiors decided to make an example out of me and try to have me killed.
I see.
Fortunately, I had bribed one of the mages to cast Death Ward on me, so circumvented that. But and again, he lifts up, and you can see on his chisel apps, you could just see a serrated blade,
Like how chiseled are we talking?
like as in a sculpture almost.
How attractive is this guy?
Again, he has an 18 in charisma, so that's up for you.
How hot is he?
Ooh, he's
I imagine that you smoothing down the hair and it just goes boom.
like again. We're talking about
Someone gets wilder and bigger.
we were talking almost like a shock white Idris Elba kind of guy.
Wait, so white is Elba?
No, again, shock white hair.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was white as well.
is horrifying.
And again, he's fairly like large and burly for an elf, but
Is he now? I lean against the...
You're not.
you're not here.
No, I know, but I know he's there. Someone is the lean against
Just tap the Morse code in, like, hey,
Yeah.
you up?
Yep. So that's it. So it's just like this is just your chance to escape.
No,
Do
this is
something
my
else.
chance of essentially giving my whole people the middle finger.
Okay. That makes sense to me.
Thanks.
Insight check.
Yeah. So,
You could give me the middle finger any day.
9. Damn it.
again, you're a bit flustered over the whole app thing, like.
Makes
Tongue,
sense.
it's the whole thing. Round pupils.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I guess I only have really one question left then. If and that is
You like that free? Yes, no.
no, it's like are you? Is this
Fuck, Mary
we
Kill.
down?
But if you open the cell door, then yeah, totally.
I misty step into the into the cell, but I
Immediately crushed by Jim.
there we go. Right. Like, is this?
Yeah, again, if
Yeah.
if that's what you want to happen, then that's happening.
Well, now okay.
Yeah.
It is absolutely what Eos would like
Yeah.
to have happen. Is also another one, I guess. But I think Eos is quite interested in finding out what Maliq would like to happen in this specific situation. Consent is what I'm going for.
I think Martin's saying he, like, Maliq will consent if that's what, like...
Again, the camera pans away as
Sure, yeah.
we you can see an awkward worker just standing like, I really should have left before.
I dismiss my guards! But
But
also
yeah,
I'm fine with it. It's okay.
Yeah, but
that's what you're spending your evening.
I'm supposed to be here today.
Yeah,
Does that mean I get a long rest?
yeah. Unless you really want to.
Well, you're right. It only takes, a normal amount of time
Yeah.
that we have sex.
30 seconds?
I was going to say 4 hours. What?
Don't look at me.
Oh no! Ah! 12 hours later, I emerged.
Okay, then I might say no. Because then you can actually get
It's 4
arrested.
plus 8.
No.
I'm just kidding. It's cool, yeah. Okay, right, fine. It's been a while for Eos. He has been busy.
That's right. You haven't since Omo, I guess.
I don't even know who that is.
That's the Dragonborn
No.
god.
I fucked people since.
Right, yeah, there was
Definitely
the Jotun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's also the guy that I sort of regularly
Right.
see, whose name I can never remember.
The captain there?
No, Luca.
There's also that guy in the bank.
Yeah,
That's Omo. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is his name.
So is he having sex?
Yep.
Yes. Right.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Yeah. Morning comes, you have your spell slots.
Morning comes and so did he.
Yeah.
A few times, actually. Oh,
So,
God, that was funny. That was...
oh man, yeah. Really need to go home to Miller's Hill at some point. Whoop.
Hey, Dabry, have you prepared Soul of Truth for us today?
Was that today? Shit, give me the number first.
Come on, Dabry.
Again, a short rest later where you're choosing not spell.
No, I have prepared Zone of Truth.
Cool. You walk down.
Multiple Zones of Truth.
Should we bring her up on deck just kind of because that might be more fun? Kind of a better visual? So that we can all enjoy the sun rising together. Kind of art and music and love and beauty.
Yeah.
We bring up Maliq.
Again, when you get down, you can see he's only in his pants, essentially doing the reverse push-up, where you stand on his hands and his just feet
So
up.
the sliding push.
He's trying too hard at this point.
I know, right?
Kind of.
God, who would even fall for that?
I am.
Huh?
I am.
You're into Maliq?
Yeah.
Wow.
like to get into Maliq.
It doesn't even like there's no fangs or anything. It's weird. Right? Smile. Yeah, no thanks.
He looks like a white Idris Elba.
Idris Elba doesn't have hair. Oh, never mind.
He does have hair.
Easy. He has that kind of that sort of short, almost balls.
Yes.
So, we're taking up from there.
Again, so you get stressed, you get up. So, this is what I'm gonna do. Cool. So, do your thing.
Sitting in the back.
Here's your shirt, by the way, that you left in your cell.
Yes, I totally forgot that.
Inside chicken that motherfucker.
Something.
Well, he did leave it in the cell.
That's very true. That's very true.
So I guess I'll try to persuade you.
No, I don't care.
There's a natural 19. You can inside the 11, you motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a 21.
Natural 19. So persuasion is like,
Oh, damn, right.
Yeah.
9, so 28.
9 persuasion.
I'm very charismatic.
Charismatic.
Very high charisma.
But yeah.
Oh, rogue as well.
So
That's one of
truth,
the
right?
key things.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's what's going to test.
Hey-oh. What's the spell save?
Performance.
17.
17.
So if you want-
Important question. Any of you standing in the circle when he cast it?
I mean, I kind of think I have to.
Yeah, again, you have to.
Do
The
you want to
rest,
be in the circle to cast it?
I mean, I'll be in the circle.
I believe the circle is from him out.
Is it? Is it a thing of craziness?
Double check.
I will be within the zone for control. It's fine. I don't mind telling the truth.
And Laris doesn't really matter, I guess.
I mean, I would like to not be in the circle.
Yeah, cool. Again,
I guess I don't have to, but it doesn't matter. That will be.
no, yeah, centered on a point of your choice within range. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have to.
I center on myself. And I'm within 50 feet of him.
Yeah.
Much closer than 50 feet.
Again, you're about.
You're gonna go minus 5 inches close to him.
Yep. Let's be real. 4.5.
Kind of impressed with your build, though.
So, no.
Well,
Yeah, he rolls, and I know if he fails or not. Or if he succeeds. I know if he succeeds.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Okay.
Again, he willingly
Yeah.
fails to say.
Cool.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
it's so cool. It's so cool, you guys. So cool.
Alright, I think we start with the most important question here.
Yes.
Do you like me? Yes, no, maybe.
Define like.
Want a bone?
Yeah, totally.
Cool.
I'm so glad we brought this up for the entire crew,
Yes.
you guys.
Yeah, how am I
Again,
saying?
more importantly, and I feel no shame about it because look at you.
I mean, yeah. Paladin of God's beauty and love, guys. This is kind of this is my shtick.
you say as you turn around like.
Yeah. This is my shtick. I bone and look good. I also kill people. But
Now,
aside-
what's the next truth of that?
we'll get on that later. So what was the one asked him? Eos?
Me?
What did one ask him? Why are we doing this? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, no, it's okay. No,
Because I was distracted by his beauty. I was
yeah.
just dispelled this word.
I was paying attention.
Well, I wasn't paying attention.
Maliq,
Yes.
good morning. Who do you work for?
Strictly speaking, I don't work for anybody right now.
Unstrictly speaking, loosely speaking, who do you work for?
Well, the overall, I've worked for the matron, the leader of my
Matron, don't say it.
Belvedere?
Bevriana.
Next guess.
Again, I have to look it up here because I can't recall it either.
You had notes!
Befriana, yeah.
So proud of you!
This is a character. Okay, and you have decided to essentially betray your people by leaving sort of them to now join up with us in an attempt to destroy them. Wait, that's too many.
I think what the correct answer is yes. Like I told you yesterday.
Right. Is everything you told us yesterday true?
I think so. And that is me saying right now.
That would be, I mean, yeah, if you think so, then that is true.
Do you intend to harm us?
No.
Do you intend to use the information that you gain while around us against us? or to give it to
not
our
without your permission, no.
Have you ever had personal contact with the matron, Reveriana?
Yes, 5 years ago.
What were the circumstances of this meeting?
She was telling our people that we would join in the war effort of Caracas when they started the invasion plan.
And yeah, okay. I think if anyone, I'll yield my time. If anyone else have questions about the more kind of technicalities of the Dark Elves joining the Karakan forces.
Can I?
Yeah.
Just I know we basically covered it. I just want to kind of get a last little thing. Can I assume that there is like a simple go-to oath about like not digging people over, doing no harm unless it's for a greater good type of thing, that I could ask this guy if he would swear by these tenets? Just kind of cover all our bases. Does that make sense?
Yeah, certainly.
But
again, he will tell you when he says that, yes, I will totally swear by it. I won't believe in the oath I'm making, but I can swear by it if you want.
Okay.
I'm not so much a religious fella.
No. I'm trying to think if there's a way to just
to bind him.
No, not so much bind him. Just to kind of make sure that we aren't doing like this. But you didn't ask me if you wouldn't stab, on a moonlit night. That was Sunday. Right.
Unfortunately, as humanoid, those kind of promises doesn't work.
Yeah.
Do you know the story of the scorpion and the toad?
Yes, the one where the toad is stabbed by the scorpion because it's in its nature. Yes.
Are you a scorpion or a toad?
I'm clearly a spider.
Spider and toad, yeah. I think that's what it is in the Underdark. It's the spider.
Yeah, so okay, everything is flipping spiders. Right. Right. So,
I think I'm more like a spider toad.
Spider toad.
Again, it's part of my nature to betray. I won't lie, but I'm doing my best to avoid it.
You won't lie, you say.
No. Again, I cannot at the moment.
And also, I guess you can't say I won't lie at the moment because that cannot possibly be true.
I mean,
so
I guess I'm good with this.
Is there any information you could give us now about if we are there any entrances to the Underdark closer to us than the one in Gravel?
Or the one in Dawn Island.
Well, actually, the easiest entrance would be in Caracas, of course, clearly, because that's where we have actually made proper effort. The second one that would lead you closest to the capital would be in Frostdeep. But that path is sealed, so you probably need permission from whatever is ruling Frostdeep at this point.
We can't go that way.
Dawn Island is probably the only one which isn't guarded or protected or anything, so free access. But those tunnels are palace,
but the first wave one is closer to the capital.
That's correct.
What he said.
Oh, so that's
we don't yet know whether we're going to the capital.
No, but assumingly we are. If we have to deal with the leaders.
Is the matron currently, as far as you know, in the capital?
Yes, as far as I know, she's sort of. I have people for this kind of thing.
Because going to the Dawn Isle and then going into the Underdark and then going there. I mean, the war will be over when we're out.
That's a good point.
Unless, of course, is the Undersea a thing? I've read about it.
Unfortunately,
Yes, I have.
no, it isn't. Not in this setting.
It's a myth.
The Underdark in this setting is essentially it is just caves.
Oh, okay,
but it's
pretty water.
the deepest you could get in the world.
Yeah, okay. It's just I'd read about the myth of the Undersea. No.
I don't think I have any further questions.
No. Do you have any questions for Daphne since it's in there?
No.
No, that would be mean.
Don't actually.
I mean, I don't have to answer
No,
these guys.
again.
No, I don't.
I just have to answer truthfully.
If you answer, you answer.
Yes.
truthfully, yes.
Is your real name Davri Asabaduba?
No, it's not.
No, it says Davri Apapanchuba.
It's closer.
Every Abachimpuka.
Nope, it's further away.
Agrabanoka.
There it is.
Every Abachimpuka?
Nope.
I thought it was
Every Apachambuka.
Abachimpuka.
Apachambuka.
Well, it's the accent though. Abachimpuka.
Apachambuka.
Abachimpuka.
Yeah.
The words have lost all the meaning to it now.
Do you have a last name?
Guys, just had to spell the last 10 minutes. If we want to talk spend that time discussing my name, we can totally do that. Otherwise, I'm just going to dismiss it.
No. Stop. Wait. So,
Wait.
must be more. Are there any? I mean, we have an option. We interrogate the just get the lay of the land of the crew.
Actually, here's the
So,
thing, guys. I don't
where-
really confident the spell, so I'm just going to go get some breakfast. It's good to see you for next time.
So where are you heading? And can you drop me off?
Where do you think we're heading? What do you
Oh no! Actually,
I believe
he's the spy. Where would you go?
Well, I would probably maybe travel to Molokai, maybe, and maybe I should join the forces up further north from here.
Wait, is it
No.
if you were us or if you were the enemy?
No, if me specifically.
If you were us, where would you go
Well,
where are the forces spread thinnest? Essentially.
thinnest, that would be Olangar, no doubt. They haven't started invasion plans down there.
Yeah. This is where we're
Yeah.
maybe heading.
So,
Right now, it seems all is centered around taking over Lanford, which is the continent you're on, and then starting the whole spreading out for the empire out, essentially on Novinia, the large continent.
Okay.
Very well.
Alright, so Malik, you'd like to get dropped off somewhere so that you can go spy?
Yes, in case you want me to be effective.
can we can we get our hands on some sending stone?
Again, you do have the book of sending. He can cast sending. Malik
it's
can.
cast.
Can Maliq cast any?
Malik can also cast sending.
Great.
Wait, you can cast sending, Malik?
Yes, I was
What
trained as an
other
infiltrator.
spells can you cast? You just said web and darkness. Name
can all
every
cast darkness.
single spell that you can
I
cast.
don't have to because he dismissed the
Mother.
spell.
No, I actually I'm not confident in the spell.
Oh.
I pull my sword. Tell me every
Again, essentially, I don't have a perfect list, but it is all for infiltration and sharing knowledge. That's the kind of spell he has. So, like message cantrip.
Oh,
web
actually,
spell.
Here's the
I
thing.
would like to know what class is he?
I'm called.
Because I can do that.
Yes, he's an Arak knight. With
Oh, that doesn't give me anything. So he's it's sort of an infiltratory.
again, it actually is a subclass of the fighter.
Okay.
But it's like an Eldritch Knight, but you get different abilities.
you get also you. I am assuming it's Eldritch Knight, but you pick from different spell list.
Yeah, and,
Okay.
and then he can also cast essentially. He can do the Spider-Man like web sling.
I return to the zone and I go to Maliq and say, Maliq, something you should know. I never cast Zone of Truth. The truth was inside you all along.
Wait,
Well, did you cast a spell or didn't you cast a spell?
I did. I just left the zone, came back, and made my save.
Oh, okay.
is that how?
Yeah, that works.
I'm confused.
So
Left.
then
That's not true. No.
Maliq says, "I don't believe you."
Yeah, that's very true. So, are we done grilling? And should we get to grilling? I don't know, I was trying to go.
Is that like a servant's term? I don't understand.
I don't know, I just want, like.
Do you want to?
Well, you have to give me a couple of moments again. We spent a lot of time last night.
Cool. Yeah, you take your time, and then we'll get going once you're ready.
Cool.
It occurs to me that a lot about this whole Sky Nomad endeavor can be explained pretty handily by the fact that we spent most of our days in very, very thin air. Really sort of should have.
Are we considering letting him spy for us?
Yeah.
Pretty seriously, reservations?
If you have anything that you're worried about him doing, now it's time to ask him. because he's in zone of truth, and I can tell you that right now he cannot lie.
No, it's not so much that, it's more where.
He can tell no lie.
Well, see, that's the next part.
I mean, maybe we leave him here in Lanford and kind of keep a finger on the pulse of the situation, because this is where everything's going down. But we're going to deal with Caligrove right now.
Yes, but maybe if they have... some of the things they said might be interesting for us later.
I would suggest that we leave him here in Lanford, so we have someone who can keep updated on the situation, because this is where everything's going bad fast.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good
and
idea.
we're talking about going down here and then going up this way, so we're actually not going to be by Lanford for a while.
I agree.
That's what I would suggest, but I don't know.
I think that's
That's a very good idea.
we can always.
Yep, that's a very good idea.
Well, then so is somebody casting Featherfall on me or something, so you don't have to.
Yeah, we absolutely are.
Nope.
No, I'm just kidding. All right. Yeah. I guess are you cool with that?
Yeah, again, no need for you to land the ship and then set off again.
Davri,
Yeah.
do you ever cast Zone of Truth just on yourself and then willingly let it wash over you in order to sort of vocalize how you really feel about something?
No. I feel like I'm pretty honest about my emotions most of the time. Why do you ask?
No reason. I just thought it might have
Do
been.
you need?
No, that might be an interesting use. Might be it might be nice for people who are less honest with themselves.
Yeah. So I'm just put it out there. If anyone kind of wants like their own private zone of truth, no questions asked, no judgment. I'll go and cast it in your room, and then I'll leave, and you'll have 10 minutes to just kind of work through things.
Stand looking in the mirror.
Yeah, just do your thing. So that's.
Oh my god, I mean it.
Just come poke me on the shoulder and say, hey, in my room, 5 minutes. Well, specify why, because otherwise I won't get everything we're about to have sex.
You will show up with all 4.5 inches.
Yes.
Anyway, before we are over the water, I'm gonna just kind of kick Maliq off.
I can essentially do the backflip.
Call me!
But
And I cast Featherfall.
You can just call him this.
Who's in possession right now of those rings that can switch places?
That is
Sika, can you call Maliq for
who's Maliq?
Eos.
3 years.
Idiots.
What? What's the distance on those rings anyway? Out of curiosity.
60 feet.
Okay.
Because it.
But what is happening?
No, mind. But Sika, are you capable of casting a sending spell?
And we had 2 Caligroves.
Yes, if I know the target, I can commune with them. Yes.
Very well. Just not for now, but just for later. Bye. Love you. Damn son of truth. It just occurred to me that he couldn't be an actual switchboard.
We can also just use Eos Ascending.
Yeah, but I can't.
You could always ask me to cast Sending.
No, because sometimes you're in hell, dude.
I love that right now we're in the process of going up. Alright, so if you guys need 10 minutes for Zone of Truth, if you guys need Sending, I don't know what I can...
Heal, maybe?
Yeah, that's...
If you ever need to get resurrected into another body, hit me up. I'm good for one, at least.
I mean, we might be in situations where I need someone to know something, and then I call Sika, and then he can...
Okay, I'm sure...
Because sometimes we're not...
That is true, but I cast a lot of sending spells, man.
There's always
someone we need to contact.
Always some of them that's just unread that still have the 20 words they can reply with.
So, we are going to end up soon here. Anything you want to do before you arrive in Caligrove?
I don't know.
Have dinner with Captain Riley?
Yeah, tell me. You can do that.
Nice. Read. I want to read some more.
Should you maybe be talking to HR about the whole Riley thing? Maybe should they know about this?
Who's HR?
Captain Riley steps forward.
Henry Radcliffe. I don't know.
Henry Radcliffe is here?
You don't think that,
Why?
Well, it's just like it's obviously if you're sleeping with the crew, whatever, we're all I assume doing that. But But like, if you're kind of you dating Riley, like, if you do you feel like it's getting serious?
I mean, yes, no. I mean, kind of. I mean, it's.
Can it even get serious for you? I mean, it's a whole.
Well, yes. Wow. Obviously, it can. There's something incredibly beautiful in.
No, yeah, but I mean, not everyone has your open-mindedness when it comes
No, that's
to.
true. I think that's a discussion we'll have at some point.
Yeah, we can have an open relationship. So
Yeah.
it'd be a relationship. But I was just thinking, like conflict of interest. You are her employer.
Am I though?
Yes.
I don't pay her. Like, I don't pay her.
Oh, right, yes.
Right,
There's also
okay,
money for all of
okay,
you.
fine. You're her boss, though. You're her boss. We're all her boss. You're sleeping with an underling.
Well, if you call it like that.
Just want to say.
Also, I don't know. Are we in
You
the
did say it was
war
fine to sleep with the crew. You didn't just say it was fine to sleep with the crew.
You're dating her.
Anything else is stated, we're in the war room.
Okay, cool. The map's on the map.
Fair. I mean, honestly, that is also rather questionable whether we should be sleeping with her. Probably should.
All the business.
Okay, or the...
Alright. I'm just gonna put it out there. Of all the things we're doing that are questionable,
Yes.
sleeping with the crew and or the captain, I feel like that's.
Okay. Now, Deborah, do you ever maybe think that you kind of initiating that relationship puts undue pressure upon Captain Riley?
No, I think if she didn't want it, she would have told me no.
Yeah, I think she'd kick his ass.
Right, yeah, okay, but what if we as employers have created an environment or a culture where it is sort of assumed that you sleep with them, and if you don't, you get kicked off the ship?
What happened to you in hell?
Hell has some serious issues when it comes like there's a whole culture of covering up for powerful demons where they misuse
Powerful Weinstein demons.
it is insidious and it just completely. I mean, it's really bad down there, and I just really want to make sure that we're not creating a similar situation up here on the mortal plane in our ship.
Hey, does anyone on board the crew feel you have to sleep with one of us to stay on board?
No. Fuck no. Yeah.
See, there was one, but also asking them in front of all the others. You know, you can't just call them out. We have to have a sort of full inquiry, anonymous. And what I'm saying is there should be an HR department.
You're right.
Please
we
tell
should
me that
be
you
going
guys
into
did this
this
for sure.
after we're done saving the world.
No, we're flying right now. Do you have anything better to do?
Yeah.
He's having a date with the captain.
Yeah, okay, and go do that then. And fine, I will arrange the HR thing.
Oh, God.
I have a suggestion for who could handle the HR thing.
Is it you, Jace?
No, it's Willow.
Yeah, Willow.
Yeah, then what?
But
I'm just saying
you're married to her.
Well, yeah.
What?
What about Shelby?
I don't know. I mean,
It'll take
Yeah,
forever.
Shelby is the first mate.
she'll be a dude or do that.
He's a dude.
And then,
I mean, to be fair,
and then every kind of
Yeah, this means she has to do something on this.
to be fair, Shelby is the sexiest one of these motherfuckers.
and we have credits.
No, but like seriously though, no, I think Willow is actually a good choice for an HR representative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all agree and we all jump in the air and then freeze frame. And the credits start rolling.
No, not yet, because we need just the last bit here. So while you create an HR position on board the ship, you finally arrive at the outskirts of Caligrove.
Yeah.
And even from the distance, you can see that it's almost ash grey from the center and becomes slightly more green as you get out from it. And again, it's a nationwide forest. Now that you know that your tribe tends to linger around between the core of the forest and the outskirts, like in the middle part, so they can both delve deeper in if they want to, but also go out and engage with the civilization nearby. And I'm guessing that you are leading your friends inside.
Yes.
Yes.
Does it go all the way to the water?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's completely covered.
Is it like thick, unsettled forest all the way through?
This is almost like jungle-esque.
Oh, jungly, so we're talking like...
Yeah.
That type, okay.
That's why she has an axe.
Yeah.
No, it's because she has
Yeah,
been.
we need that HR department.
Yeah. Thank you for supporting my guess.
I can't imagine the next time we go back on the ship. We have about 16 complaints about ears.
Yeah, I think we need a sensitivity.
2 of them by Eos himself. But yeah, you walk in, you start to see, for instance, trees that have fallen down, even though they weren't supposed to, with the roots they have. You can see like half-eaten creatures where maggots and so forth have just infested it completely. Mushrooms just creating almost this trail up along trees and into the leaves and so forth.
Homie.
And you lead your friends to your tribe. They are moved really close to the entrance right now. Again, ordinarily it would take you maybe 2 weeks to get to where your tribe used to be. This has taken you maybe 2-3 days.
Alright.
They've been pushed that far out.
And the rock is all throughout the forest, but it's
Again, it's
extreme in the center.
Again,
and spreads out.
at the outskirts, it's more like, okay, I can see it over there, and I can see it over there, and then
Like
just become more
one
and more
dead
frequent.
tree, yeah.
And you can see some of the trees actually have become hollow.
Right.
And you can see rushing towards you is this completely white, snow white wolf that just a couple of steps before she approached Naris, she transformed, and you can see clearly Naris' mother standing in front of her.
Wow, that's clearly your mother.
Again, they have,
She was alive.
similar features, also this mane of hair and so forth, this small nose.
Wow, Neris.
That is, it's so nice to finally see you again. It's been a long time, my little pup.
I wish I could have come sooner, but a lot of bad things are happening in the world. But now I'm here, and I brought help.
Nice to meet you all.
Hi.
I am Sel Science. You can just call me Sel.
Sel?
Sel.
Sad.
Yeah.
Blake will remember that.
You can see joining by her side is Mal Ranes, her wolf companion.
That's no real Phantasm.
Yeah, again, I still think, I don't know why you chose that name.
By the way, I did bring my roof
Yeah, you have
from my home.
This is
started
super dick.
Samas.
God damn it!
You can see more and more of the tribe start to emerge in that, again, transformation from wolves over to halflings, and I believe half-orcs and elves were part of your tribe, if I recall correctly.
Oh, other half-ups.
Do you realize your father doesn't join the party?
Where is father?
Your father is very sick now. He's become very violent, starting to lash out at those around him. Right now we are doing everything in our power to see if we can find a cure.
But where is he?
Again, and she shows you to like this den they create where it's like a healing hospice, essentially. Right now there's about 6 people. Your father's clearly the one worst off right now. And your mother tells you that essentially the corruption now has started to infect the clan members or the tribe members. They start to become very violent, and then, like, for instance, I don't know if you heard about this mouse that will enter like this mating state where it will essentially fuck itself to death. The body parts and fur start to fall off. It's essentially that visage you get from him. Again, he's clawing himself completely open in scars. And so right now they have actually to restrain him in order to prevent him from harming himself.
I'm assuming it's not going to work, but I'm going to put in 5 points of lay on hands to try to remove the disease.
Yes, certainly. You try, and again, very briefly it seems to work, and then it fades away again. You take the... Again, it is not a disease per se, as much as it's an after effect of the corruption of this place.
Okay.
What is the corruption?
We are corruption.
Yeah, this guy.
The other one is your fault.
But Sael tells you, we've tried to commune with Thunderbird for some time, but the forest is too dangerous for us to venture forth.
Danger, you say?
Yes, again, he's where he always is. He's at the heart of where your tribe used to live.
We should probably go there.
Danger is my online handle. So.
So that's something we could.
Yes,
help
we
you with.
would like to know if he's still with us.
Who was that one more time, sir?
Thorough Root, which now we can reveal is a treant.
Is he like your?
He is essentially a protector of the forest, at least the part of the forest we used to reside in.
And you're afraid that he may also have been corrupted?
I don't know. He's strong of body and mind, but I'm not certain. That's why we need somebody to keep a tabs on him.
Well, we can definitely do that.
Neris?
Strong sap.
How far from, do you know where this corruption started? I mean, it seems to be centered in the center. Is that kind of where you would think that it all started as well?
Yes. That is at least our belief.
And if
I would have seen where it started before I left. So.
Yeah, exactly.
The heart of the forest.
was there anything there that could cause this?
Not
that I ever
again, not what the Druids could find at that point.
Maybe it's worth venturing in after we go see if he's still around.
He may have answers.
Yes, and then maybe there's something there now.
Go to the heart.
Have you tried talking to the trees?
We have, but they only met with silence. But yeah, in case you want to prepare anything, you can do that. But otherwise, some of the tribe members go together and cast teleport via plants or transport via plants.
Wait.
Again, they have to do it like a ritual. They cannot do it like Naris by himself.
Why don't we just do that? Why don't we fly all this around all night?
Again, because you also want to go.
Because we're going further south.
Yeah.
But essentially, they have prepared the teleportation. I guess you guys go in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. I'll go to that tree.
And inside, you can see this almost human-shaped tree, with the exception of its legs that are just these roots. An old-looking fellow with essentially a beard of leaves. And again, it looks sick.
If we think tree bird, we're not far off.
Yeah, exactly.
No, which one?
No, we're gonna exactly.
Thunderbird, I presume.
How bad is the corruption in here?
Again, this is bad. This almost looks like a wildfire. Wildfire has been here. The trees are turned black, jet black. The ground itself has become dried of moisture. Even some of the rocks in the places have cracked. This is bad.
Can I pick up some of this ash?
Yeah.
And kind of. Just like I guess I'm sort of looking for anything demonic related to demons.
Yeah. Make an Arcana check. As you start to investigate both by tasting and
27 Arcana.
27. You sense aberration.
Aberration.
Yeah.
I think
While they haven't talked with Farouk, can I try to pray to flag it for like a direction or guidance to what an idea of which direction we should be looking?
Yeah. Okay. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I like that idea. But yeah, you talk to Thunderbird. So, what do you want to ask him?
He's not looking worse than normal, is that what you're saying? Or is he...
He's looking worse than normal. This is like looking at an elderly person who's fallen sick.
I don't think the demons have anything to do with it. I think we're dealing with something else. Otherworldly, but I don't think it's demons.
Right.
The Thunderbird.
As long it's been.
How are you? I hope you're better than you look. That doesn't sound nice.
Not much, Gunther. I will not lie to you, I feel like the forest. I am dying.
Did it happen here? Did you get hurt here, or did you...
I can feel and burn through my roots.
And then you can see he starts to correct himself and says,
He's coming.
Cool.
and that you start to hear this. And you just see this trail of the forest, just where trees start to scatter around. Now, you've communed with and what was it you asked her?
Just asking you for like, so what's called. What I'm saying is that Eos was asking what, and I'm asking where.
Yeah.
Like trying to find the direction for where we try to find this.
Yeah. Essentially, because you do that, you manage to push all of your friends to the side before they have just stand by this thing. And in that moment, you see the ground around Thorroot just disappear to Gullet, and then just this massive pillar of black just descends or ascends, and then calls down, looks towards you, and you see these. You hear just sound like almost rain, like, and you see maggots fall down.
You cannot escape the withering embrace.
Channel divinity. Don't plan on it.
Yes. Jace, if you could roll a religion or history check. And I'm going to give you advantage. And I'm going to tell you why.
We fought a worm priest, right?
Oh yeah,
With advantage.
With advantage, okay. So
That was on that ship.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So
This is a big old worm.
It's still
Made of
17.
small worms.
17, that's enough. The DC was 15. You can recall that at one point you studied more about Ovarus, you know, the evil god, essentially, that Heskin Ashenbreath, the Yuan-Ti, worshipped.
Okay.
At one point, during the Astral War, where the gods of good and evil fought against each other, Ovarus remained neutral until the mother of all gods was slain, and he decided that he needed to end everything. In order to do so, he created various weapons which are now known as the Celestial Evils, each representing the sun, the moon, the earth, and the stars. There was the stars, the endless hunger, which became desire of the Illithrid. There was the all-seeing eye, that was a mockery of the sun, as its burning gaze would destroy anything, becoming the origin of the beholders. There was that which sleeps, an entity which is sealed away in the moon by Ovarus himself, because he feared its power. And when he created that thing, he did so from the corpses of the gods and infused it with their blood. And this black blood would drip out from the creature, creating the abyss. And finally, there was that which sleeps, or Abroroxia, as it's also called, which he created in the moment that the other gods sealed him, because he needed somebody to weaken his prison, to eat away the world. And that is what you stand before. And this is where we end the session.
Yeah.
Did we level?
Yeah, you level up from your...
So that we're leveled up for when the battle starts.
Yeah, you did so after. Thanks for listening. The intro music was by Fischer, whereas the outro music was by Martin Kerr. The other pieces which are mentioned in the description down below were by Kevin MacLeod. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we hope to see you again in Dorkin.